Good morning, everybody. It's Jo here from Oops a Daisy, and today in our Daisy Chain member stream, I'm going to start my 2026 journal, which is very exciting. I've stashed all the goodies in my purple essential journal bag. This is currently the only one, but they are due, hopefully, to land HQ beginning part of this week, if the tracking is to be believed, which means we'll get them shipped out ASAP. But yeah, I'm excited. Who have we got here this morning? Give me a shout if you're watching. It's very quiet. I'm hoping it's working. I'm going to open my Diet Coke while I wait to see who's on. So I'll also be saving a copy of this stream to stream back, to playback as part of the Your Perfect Journal program. So this is being recorded, in case any of you are curious, or if you are watching back, welcome. It's very quiet, slightly concerned that no one's there. I can see that there's 9 of you there, but no one's speaking. So that either means something's going on or you're just very quiet. Not sure what one it is. Okay. Strange. I'm going to get started. So the journal that I've chosen for 2026 is this one, which is, oh, Kate says people are chatting. I can't see. Why can't I see? That's weird. That's really strange. Wonder if there's a thing. They aren't showing on your in-screen thing, but they're showing on YouTube. Yeah, I can't see either, which is weird. Let's try that one. Comments. Maybe I'll just view it on YouTube if it doesn't work. Yeah, it's really strange. What I'm going to have to do is move the chat. I don't really want to restart as we've included the link in Tiny Perfect Journal. Bear with 1 second while I duplicate my screen unnecessarily. Yeah, it's not showing. Really strange, but I can see your comments on here anyway, so we'll carry on. Let me just see who we got. Hello, everybody. Sorry, that was a bit delayed. We have got Dawn, Carol, Debs, Joanne, Kathy, Wendy, Sheila, Rachel, Kirsty. Rachel said she said Wendy, Sarah, Jane. Sorry if I've missed anybody. So I've got the plum. And just as a little warning, in case you were considering the plum, we are on, I think there was about 15 or 16 left when I checked on Friday. We will get more, but it's going to take a while for them to be manufactured, so they're definitely not going to be here in time for the new year. So if you were hoping to get this colour in an A, I would hurry. Crummies off of it. Just moisturise my hands. Obviously, going to put all over now. Isn't it a lovely colour? Want to rub that. That's better. My greasy old handprints. Okay, so I'm going to be using this one. Answering your questions as we go through with pencil case. So what I want to do first of all is write out the pages that I want in my beginning of journal setup, and then I'm going to set up my Jeez. Better I can see now. What questions have we got? Any news on when the bag will be arriving? Yes, hopefully this week. Very much depends on. Um, right, so I'm going to want a cover page, and I normally put my key on the same page. Sorry if my camera's wobbly. My year to view. That's why it's wobbling. That's better. My future log. I want my word of the year. I'm going to do a 26 in 26. So basically, I write out all my pages on Post-it notes that I know I want to include. A film log. I've still not got any chat on my StreamYard page. It's really strange. Right. So I think I'm going to do a pocket with that page, actually. Quite like using this. So whenever you get a journal and it's a lay flat journal, especially the front page is like you can't open it completely. Just the way that it is attached to the inside. So I quite like making a pocket out of that one. My cover page, my key, year to view, and then future log. How many pages do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Need something to go here. Maybe I'll add in a little quotey page. Something decorative. Yes, so this will be my pocket. So this, basically, I cut across here or diagonal, depending on how you want to do it, and then it attaches to this page, and then that's my pocket that I can pop in like little stickers or a ruler or whatever. Child quote page, word of the year, and then that leads into my 2016-2026. It might be that I do that as a Dutch door. I would think about that. Then social trackers. I'm gonna want Pinterest, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Anything else? Is the sound? Are you having an issue with sound? It looks okay here. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me now? It might be because I had my head down away from the. No, I'm not even using the microphone because it tends to upset it. Oh, we go. How about this? Is this better? I had something called echo cancellation ticked, which I hadn't ticked, so it must be Hello, hello, hello. Is this any better? Can you hear me now? Not winning with this. Haven't changed anything on StreamYard. Better. Okay, good. I'm pleased. And then I'm going to do that there. Okay. That's actually with my iPhone microphone. So, who knows? So let's go back here. So, had a few people request that I put together a kit for making the future log. So I've done that. It is on the website and I linked it in for Daisy Chain members, the email that sent you this stream. There is a link to the kit. So within the kit, you've got the choice of, it's basically everything you'll need to do the spread that I'm going to do today. So you get a 2026 bookmark, you get a set of tabs. The default is rainbow, but you can pick
black or white tabs. A set of monthly headers, the default is block rainbow, but you can pick any of the font monthly headers. A 2026 cover page, like year to view, the default is Monday start, but you can pick Monday or Sunday start. You get your vertical days and dates washi, and then a decorative washi tape. The default is the stripes, but there's a whole bunch that I've included in the bundle, and you save £5 by buying it as a bundle. So if you want to do that, you can do. I'm going to start by putting in my year to view, because it will feel like I've done something then, which is good. I like to include the dotted line on our Super Easy sticker sheets because I think it like acts as a frame, but it's totally up to you if you choose to do that. If you have a B5 journal, you won't need to cut this to size. If you have an A5 journal, you'll just need to trim to the cut line in order for it to fit on your page. And then there is a super easy way of putting these in, which I will show you. So what I would do is peel your strip off, your easy peel strip, and then peel back slightly. I'm using A5 this year, yeah. I used A5 for the last one for this year too, and I really liked it. Back to where I started. So once you've stuck the top bit and you know that you've got it straight, I then basically, it's a bit like if you're as old as I am, you will remember covering your planner in sticky back plastic when you were at school. Basically the same way as I used to do that, like smooth down, and then you get it nice and flat and straight with no air bubbles. Oh, let's put those in the bin. Now this is where I need to make a decision, because my instinct is to do rainbow, but I don't know if rainbow goes with this colour journal. Not that it really matters, but the old rainbow tape, which I have also got here. So we've got two rainbow tapes. We've got the original, and then we've got happy stripes. There's this one, there's this one, and then there's this one. And I think I might do this one because the purple that is in that is the original Ipsy Daisy purple, and it's closer to like the colour on here. And then I think I might use black tabs, so it's like a splash of rainbow, I'll show you, with black and white rather than full-on rainbow. But if you're buying the kit, you can pick and choose. So this is the colour that I'm talking about. So you've kind of got this that pulls in the cover colour, if you see what I mean. So what we need to do is cut our page edge so that it's a Dutch door. And I'm going to cut 4 boxes and then the edge off. I'm going to do this with this. stuff on the back of my journal. I've got ink on the back of my journal. No! The good thing is I'm not overreacting in any way. Oh well, that's the thing that's going to go wrong, then that's fine. We can live with that. I can cover it. I was filling up one of my pens with ink, so I think that's what that is. So that's annoying. Let's see if I can, I've got a rubber that will take off the edge of it. Blinking it. Totes profesh. Okay, we'll come back to that and I will cover it with something. Don't panic, Mr. Mannering. So the next thing you're going to need to decide if you're making this sort of future log is how much space for each month do you want? So the one that I did for photography had a full page front and back for each month. So on the front of each page I included my vertical calendar layout that would be the future log, and then on the back of the page I included the habit trackers for that month. So it was all within one future log. Oh, for goodness sakes. And each of these kind of pages, front and back, was a month. For this, I'm going to do one side is my month. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I know that tracking habits like that, 1, 2, 3, 4, at the beginning of a journal doesn't work for me. I don't remember to track them. They don't get used. And I would rather have my whole calendar on 6 pages, 3, 4, 5, than have a load of trackers that I won't use. So the next issue that I'm going to have, therefore, is that using the calendar tabs here, you've got the same month front and back. Now, there is a way to get around that, and I will show you. I'm going to do that if you want to do it in the same way that I have. So job 1, cut all my little edges. I would keep these somewhere because you never know when you might need a piece of dotty paper. Tidy as we go along. So my next thing to do is all of my tape on page edges. See how this is sort of similar to the front of the cover? Front of the cover, front of the journal. And then for ease, I'm going to do all of the fronts and then turn the journal around and do all of the backs of the pages. Can everyone still hear me okay? I still can't see your comments on the main screen, which is very strange. Good. Alright, and then we just flip reverse it. Do the other side. Sheer concentration happening here. Did any of you sign up for those of you listening live, your perfect journal program? And if so, have you had a look yet? And what do you think? I'm going to be sending out an email this week to officially gather all of your thoughts and feelings before we launch it generally. Yay! Glad you like it. Bum, bum, bum. Notion's quite cool, isn't it? We've switched to Notion for our kind of project organisation between Kate and myself. We have a shared Notion set up. It's super powerful, the things that you can do with it. Okay. Okay, now I have 6 pages with pretty page edges. I'm going to use my corner rounding mechanism. It's still discounted at the moment. Yes. Okay, I've linked this in the Oops a Daisy, Your Perfect Journal, My Essential Stationery page links. It's from Amazon. Okay, I now have 6 pages, corners rounded, ready. So next job is tabs. Do I want black or do I want white? We have some mugs on our Etsy shop. They are print on demand. So if you would like a print on demand mug, like i.e. we've done the design and then it goes to yeah, it's a, sorry, I'm just trying to think whilst also speaking, which apparently I can't do. Yeah, with their stationery gang, and there's a few different ones, but yeah, they're basically made and shipped directly to you. I can't decide. I feel like black might be a bit too much of a contrast. I think maybe white is better. What do we think? Kind of goes with, I'm going to use white, I think. So because I want the front to be January and the back to be February, I need to do a little like flip reverse situation again. So what's the easiest way of doing this? I need to cut through the middle of them. This isn't how these are intended to be used. They're intended to be folded over, but we change things. So if I go January, oh, you know what I've also done, which is silly. Normally with this, I'm going to do that because it's smarter. I start on the middle page, which is this one. So January, February, March, April, May and June. If you start on the middle and work out, then your doobies will be spaced perfectly. Doobies. And I go back 2 dots from the edge. Like that. See? Easy squeezy. And then I need March. they line up quite easy. And then you've actually got a second set should you wish to have a second set. Yes. Where's my June? June. June, July, August, September. Okay. January, February, March, April, May. Oh, I did June there. I did wonder why that was. Oh, silly egg. No one told me. Come back. Put those back. I need July. It's okay. They unpeel quite easy. July. No! You need some sort of like siren alarm that you can press and it like alerts me to the thing that I'm doing. August. September. October. Oop. Okay, I now have cute, isn't it? Super cute. Okay, and I also have a set to use another time, should I wish. Let's cut that off. Okay, next job. That. It's weird that I've got 3 of the number ones, but no open days. That's fine. Unless I put them in here, maybe I did. No. If I had to blame someone, I'd blame Elvis. So it's a good job that I brought more home. And this is where your ruler comes in handy, because it allows me to see what day the days start on, if you get me. Let's see if I can finish this one. So the 1st of January is a Thursday. I don't know if I've shared this tip before. What I do when I'm doing this job, there it is, because basically, oh excuse me, croaky voice, whatever I cut as the end of here is the 1st of the next month, so I don't want to cut extras and then trim it. So what I do is I look to see what is the date on the 4th is a Sunday. Let's cut it there to line it up. I find that my finger is about 4 days worth on here. Oh, I've done that wrong. The 1st is a Thursday. Start again. So I'll see the 4th is a Sunday, and I line up the Sunday with the 4. There. And then we go to the next page. And then we've got 28 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up. 2 across. So the 4th of February is a Wednesday. Do you see how that helps me to line it up? Oop. Froof. 31 days in March. So I can see where I'm lining it up without seeing the first day, because I have to be holding over the first day. So the 4th of March is a Wednesday. So I line up the W with the 4, and it means it lines up to the top. April, there's 30 days. Fourth of April is a Saturday. It's a difficult thing to explain, but it works for me. May 31 days. I have to have a system. So the 4th of May is a Monday. June has 30 days. Fourth of June is Thursday. July. 4th of July is a Saturday. August. 4th of August is a Thursday. Oh, hold on. It's not. See how that didn't work? 4th of August is a Tuesday. There we go. Oh, I just no, that is right. Fourth of September is a Friday. October has 31 days. Anyone bored yet? Mm, 4th of October is a Sunday. And I'm also keeping an eye that I've started them at the same point, and I know that because 31 means that there's 2 spaces at the bottom, just to keep it looking even. 4th of November is a Wednesday. And then December. December is a Friday. Still haven't finished that roll of tape. Working on it. Still quite a lot left actually. Okay, and then the next job is my headers. So I'm going to use block font, black text on white background because it matches the what's it's. I need my tweezers for this. And I'm going to use the biggest ones. Oh, that was close. Turns out my tweezers are not working for me today. Sometimes. How am I getting it centered so quickly? I am eyeballing it. I'd say I have quite a good eye for things being centered, probably annoyingly so, because it bugs me when things aren't centered. That one's a bit off, but the rest of them are okay. So that's my future log. Ta-da! It's cute, isn't it? This is annoying, so let's figure out how we're going to cover that. I'm pretty sure in one of these I put some paper. Was it this one? Nope. Is it this one? No. Which one is it? Maybe it's this. Yeah, I thought I had my accident kit somewhere, but I thought I'd put it in the back of one of these. Where did I put it? Remember, Winnie, remember. Definitely in the back of one of these. I just can't remember. Did I put it in the back of my journal? Maybe. What was I doing when I last did this? Here's a piece. Yeah! Let this be a lesson to everybody. You should always have your accent kit handy. What's the best way of covering this? Okay, watch the magic happen, people. Watch the magic happen. First I need to backing off of this. There we go. Then I need to peel back this. Can I do that? No, not without messing it up. Okay, fine. Can I peel back this? This. I should do it the other way. If I go tight to the dots, then hopefully the illusion will be better than it was. Once I've written all over it, no one will ever know. Okay, so that's my future log. Beautiful. Which I tend to use for a birthday kit, not for a future log, because if I'm honest, I don't remember to use it, and I use my iPhone calendar. But I do use it for birthdays, so there we go. What time have we got? Have I got time to make a pocket? Gotta pick a pocket or two. Yeah, I've got time to make a pocket if anyone would like to see that. Now, I don't know if I've got my journal before to show you what my pockets look like. Maybe I didn't do one in this one. Do one in that one. Like this. So I'm basically cutting across the page, stick, 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 and then it fits in. This is obviously a B5, so it's slightly different in terms of size, but the theory is the same. So let's think about how we want this to be. Probably like that. Than that anyway. And then what I'm going to do from a perspective of keeping it kind of tight, I'm going to glue this bit down, and then that means I'm not like losing any spine situations. So let's grab my glue. Glue roller, where are you? There you are. Yes, you can buy the 2026 rulers. They're in there because they're in the future log kit. But if you're going to place an order in December, you might not want to order one, as let's let out, as it may be a little freebie. So just bear that in mind. That's why we've not advertised that they're on the shop. We don't want anyone coming for us angry that they've bought one. Although, to be fair, I think it's fairly handy item to have multiples of anyway. Let's try this one. They are in the shop. I haven't added them to any categories. You have to search for it, I think, because I thought if we sell it and then it's our December freebie, people might get upset with us. Stranger things have happened than people being upset about freebies. says they're discontinued. The 2026 one, it might just be because I've copied the 2025 listing over. They're definitely available because people have bought them. I feel like I maybe want like a top, something. Yeah, it might just be in the short description from me copying it from last year's one and not changing it because I hadn't well, it shouldn't really be visible unless you're searching for it, because I didn't add it to any categories. So this is my pocket. Cute, right? Yeah, I think it needs a little. Oop. Got a funny little mark on you. Hey, Flora. What are you doing, Missy Mo? Floradora. There you go. Got myself a pocket. What do we think? So, that's my Dutch door done. For next weekend's community live stream, I'm going to be doing a working out what my word of the year is and creating a journal spread around it. I haven't even thought about what my word of the year is yet, so it may be some process of elimination. I'm gonna cut this to pieces and put it in my pocket because you know this stuff comes in handy. Maybe if I do it diagonally. off it. There we go, that's better. How is everyone getting on with their 2026 setup? Have you begun? Are you still thinking about it? Do you have a plan? If so, what is said plan? Still planning it out. Beautiful. What time are we at? Because I do still need to do my weekly spread for this week if people are happy to watch that. Now I've tidied. So that is my So what I'm going to do is put everything from my 2026 set up in the purple one. Let's grab my journal, which is here. So Sheila says, I have a plan but don't know what journal my 2026 will be. Deb says, fallen off the journaling wagon this year, so haven't even thought about next year. This is a great time to kind of switch stuff up, Debs, then, in order to like reignite your enthusiasm. You could switch to a different size, switch to a pre-printed planner, like a ring bounder. You could do yourself a little journaling challenge. I think if your mojo has gone, switch stuff up and kind of re-spark the enthusiasm. That's what I was looking for. Rachel's plan page is about to mark the pages up. Exciting. Jane, broke my wrist in October, so no journaling. Oh, where have you got your wrist in plaster? In plaster, and it's my right hand. When does the plaster come off? Are you hoping? November 19th. Then physio. Maybe your journal could be part of your physio. You're very annoying today. What's everyone got planned for the rest of the day? I am going to crack on with my vintedness. Listed a load of stuff yesterday, so I've got to pack up a load of things that sold. Take them to the shops. Also bought a little indoor greenhouse from IKEA. I want to set up a little desktop one. Ooh, Year 13 mock papers. Sounds fun. Fun for them. What subject? Physics. I did physics A level. I don't know why. Actually, I didn't. I did chemistry A level. What am I talking about? chemistry and biology. Should have done physics. Chemistry A-level was insane. Been a long time. What date is it this week? My stomach rumbling. Also need to take Doggington out for a nice W. It's theme books day on Friday. Woohoo! I got my little frames. There we go. Right, what's happening this week? Let's get it in the diary. Okay. Oh, I just missed all your messages. Deb says my eldest did physics and chemistry for GCSE. Biology would have been my choice. Yeah, A levels were tricky. I did maths, chemistry, biology, IT, and they were definitely. Chemistry was my hardest one for sure. I like maths though, so that's probably why that suited me. Right, peeps. I think I'm done. So I've done my future log, I've done next week's journal spread, I need to put in my tasks for the week. This is how much of my journal I've got left for the rest of the year. So should be good, I think. Any questions, thoughts or feelings before I head off and have my lunch? I'm going to tidy while you tell me. So if you're watching this and you're watching it back and you're not a Daisy Chain member, this stream was for our Daisy Chain members, which we do once a month. We also have a community stream for everybody once a month. And this is part of my 2026 journal setup series. There is now a whole playlist of videos for the 2026 scheduled in YouTube, but there's also a blog post on our website. So you'll be able to see all of the streams. We're also doing a stream for vision boarding, which is exclusive to those people that bought the Paper Vision Magic big one, which will be going out at the end of this month. It's a very busy time at Daisy here at the moment. And we're also in the middle of rebuilding the website, which is very, very exciting times. I can't tell you how excited I am for the website to be done and have like just a complete refresh of everything. Get it all organised and sorted. It's going to be great. No website problems in the future is what I mean, maybe that should be my word of the year. No website. Make it into a word. Debs asks, when are the Black Friday deals going live? So we have early access, which will be from the beginning of Black Friday week. But you'll get that as either as a Daisy Chain member, you'll be automatically added to the list where we send the link. Or if you're watching this back and you want access to our Black Friday deals, then you need to make sure that you're signed up. And you can sign up by going to a link that is www.uptodaisyuk.com/join-the-waitlist. And we've done mega deals this year, the biggest amount of planning and prep we've ever done for a Black Friday. So I hope it pays off. It'll be interesting to see. So we've got lots of bundles and it's a multi-buy offer, which means that all of the things in the Black Friday category are 20% off, but if you buy any 2, then you get 30% off. If you buy 3, you get 40% off. And if you buy 4 things, then you get 50% off. So it's a good deal. And as early access, you also get a completely exclusive offer to the early access, which will be limited in numbers. So you want to make sure that our emails are going into your inbox and not into your junk mail for any reason, because that is how we're going to be sending out the information. So the next couple of weeks, make sure you keep an eye for our emails and add them to your safe list if you don't already, because that's the key. And Daisy Chain peeps, the emails will be sent to the email that is linked to your membership. So just bear that in mind. Yeah, that's it. That's all I have today, folks. I'm going to go and get some lunch. It's been lovely planning with you all. Lots of love, and I'll see you all next week. Bye, 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 bye.